What's going on, guys? I'm host Francis Beau here to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on anything going on in the world of entertainment. And today we're doing a spoiler review for Black Panther. If you've not seen Black Panther, of course, go watch it and then come back and watch this spoiler review. Also, make sure you go watch my non-spoiler reviews to hear more of my thoughts of the movie. But right here, we're just talking spoilers. So let's get down with the spoiler review. So, because there's honestly not a whole lot to talk about in terms of spoilers, but there's still a few things that I want to talk about. So let's dive right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is, in my opinion, the best scene in the entire film, and that was the car chase scene in South Korea. Um, that whole chase sequence was excellent. I thought it was very, very cool, very, very energetic, very, very fun to watch, and very, very smart too. I like some of the details they had, like for example, when T'Challa's sister, when she operates the car. She's not actually in the car. She's like has like this cool teched out way of her operating the car from like HQ and operating the car all the way from South Korea. Um, it was really cool. I really like the type of technology that Wakanda has and how they can somehow get one person to control a vehicle all the way from Wakanda to South Korea. I thought that was really, really neat. So, um, that whole chase sequence was just all types of fun. I thought it was really, really cool with, Claw coming in and shooting his arm at the cars and Black Panther jumping over the cars. And, it was just fun. It was a very, very fun, energetic scene, and I really, really enjoyed it for the most part. It was my favorite scene in the entire film. Um, Now, about Black Panther, his suit, and also apparently the Black Panther powers, they apparently are in the form of a energy force called kinetic energy, and this is where I get a little ranty for a second because um, while I do think it's kind of cool that Black Panther has some form of superpowers, if you in the movie, what happens is that T'Challa has to go through um, a ritual of like a gladiatorial battle of some sorts, so that he can become the new king of Wakanda. And of course, he wins, but they have to strip away his powers so that he could fight, one on one with the other, challenger. And when I realized that T'Challa actually possesses some form of superpowers, that's where I kind of got thrown off because I thought it would have been a lot cooler if Black Panther did not have superpowers. I thought it would have been very, very interesting to see him without superpowers. I understand, in certain circumstances, like him jumping over buildings and such, it's not, normal human, what a normal human can actually do. But I thought it would have been a lot interesting story-wise if he was just strictly human and not have all these types of superpowers and go through this ritual process. I thought it would have been really, really cool if he was just strictly human and, was bearing the identity of the Black Panther. I thought that would have been a lot more interesting than him just drinking this little potion and then he just gangs Black Panther powers. I didn't really like that in my opinion. In my opinion, I thought it could have been, it would have been cooler if he was just strictly human. That's just what I'm trying to get across. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, the suit when it gets all purple, he could like put out a little energy blast, which I think is kind of neat. So that was pretty neat. I thought that was pretty cool. Now let's talk about the villain. So you guys know in my non-spoiler review, I just don't really like the villain. I still don't like the villain. The backstory. His backstory is okay. I mean, it's not the greatest backstory. I've been reading reviews online, people saying that his backstory is incredibly well made and it's amazing. Not really. In my personal opinion, it's okay. His backstory, it's really all it really is that he got abandoned from the previous Black Panther, which was T'Challa's father. He abandoned him on the other the other country, and he went back to Wakanda and left him behind in like the U.S. grounds. And obviously he gets mad. He turns evil. He wants revenge. But he's not. You understand him from where he's coming from. But it's just cliche. It's not anything like amazingly well written. It's just cliche. Could have been a lot better in my opinion. But we did get more of a character for this villain, but the character that we got is just not that interesting. That's just you know. Michael B. Jordan did a great job performance-wise, but it's just the character's meh, in my opinion. I don't know. I didn't like the villain. I didn't like the villain. I thought it could have been a lot better, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But all right. Next thing the next thing that I want to talk about in terms of spoilers is I can't pronounce his first name at all. Andy Serkis' character, Ulysses Claw. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, he dies. And like I said in my non-spoiler review, I want to talk about him for a second. What the hell happened to his personality? He turned into like some wacky cartoon character. If you guys saw Age of Ultron, he was a little bit more serious, and I really liked his personality in Age of Ultron. And here, he's just like Joker, basically. Like he's a cartoon character in a Black Panther movie. That's what he is. And I did not like that. I wanted him to be a little bit more serious as a villain. Andy Serkis did a good job with the performance. I thought he nailed it. I thought it was pretty cool. But it's just that this character, I want him to be a little bit more serious, a little bit more, villainous. Here he's just being wacky, and I didn't like that. I thought it was just kind of weird, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And he did die, which was, it was kind of a given. I suspected that he was gonna die, but his death was just like really short. I thought it would have been a lot cooler if he got a proper death, but it was just like snap the fingers, he's gone, and I just wish that his death was a little bit more bigger than what he got. Yeah. So I guess no Andy Serkis in the MCU anymore, which is kind of sad for me because I love Andy Serkis. I think he's one of the best actors in modern day, in my opinion. But yeah, that's the other thing I want to talk about. The other thing I want to talk about: no Infinity Stone in Black Panther. That shocked me. I thought for a fact that I think it's the Soul Stone. I think that's the last stone before Infinity War. I thought for a fact that the Soul Stone was gonna be in Black Panther because, it's the character of Black Panther is all about the spirit and the warrior and the soul. I thought that would have been the perfect film to put the Soul Stone in. But I get it. It would have interfered with the plot or something. Or they could have wrote it in actually. But I guess the last Infinity Stone is going to be within Infinity War itself, or Avengers 4, or Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't know. We'll find out in time where the last Infinity Stone is. But it kind of surprised me. I was like, no Infinity Stone in Black Panther. That kind of surprised me. Alright, now let's talk about, of course, with every Marvel movie, there's a post-credit scene and an after-credit scene. The post-credit scene was about T'Challa, basically, him, because the whole thing about Black Panther is that Wakanda is an isolated country. They don't really interact with the outside world. And by the end of Black Panther, T'Challa decides that it's time for them to open up their horizons and work with, the outside world and allow them to understand their technology and find like a mutual ground and agreement for Wakanda and with the U.S. So I'm pretty sure that's going to lead into something for Black Panther 2. I just don't know what, but I know for a fact that that's going to lead something to Black Panther 2. And the after credit scene is, I called it, the Winter Soldier is in fact in the after credit scene, and you get to see him, and I called it. I knew that he was going to be there. Because he was set up to be in Wakanda at the end of Civil War, and we're having a movie about Black Panther that's set in Wakanda, so it would be kind of ridiculous if we did not see Winter Soldier at all. So we do get to see Bucky, he's there, and basically it just puts the lay ground for the Infinity War. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for spoilers. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in terms of spoilers. I personally still maintain an 8.5 out of 10 and 85%. It's a good movie. I don't think it's great, but it was still an enjoyable movie. I still found myself really enjoying the film. But there were a few negatives that I had, and I still found myself enjoying this film. So that's it for my spoiler review for Black Panther. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys let me know, did you guys enjoy Black Panther? What were your favorite scenes in Black Panther? And are you guys excited for Avengers Infinity War? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it for my thoughts on Black Panther. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as with these videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.